everyone, and welcome back to Ozzy's Young Learning Emporium. In today's video, we're going to be looking at something called polynomials. Now, these are really important things in algebra and even in coordinate geometry, and this is a must. This is something we should absolutely know of. So, let's get into this video. Now, to start with, let's look at what polynomials really look like so that we have an idea of what we're really talking about by saying polynomials all the time. So, something like 3x plus 2, this is a polynomial. Something like 3x minus 2, this is a polynomial. Something like 4x squared plus 5x is a polynomial. Something like 5x, this is a polynomial. So all of these are polynomials. So now that we've got kind of like a visual vision of how polynomials look like, let's look at some terminology that is going to prove to be very helpful in the future. So something to start with is constants. Constants are basically things that are constants. They don't change their value. They don't change their value. So they stay the same, and that's why they're a constant, right? So that can be, can you think of any constants? Yes, numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so on, maybe 1000. All of them, they are constants, because no matter what, 1000 is going to be 1000. 5 is going to be 5. It's not going to mean anything other than 5. So that is constant. Now, the next terminology that we're going to look at is variables. Now, variables are the opposite of constants. They can change their value. So they change their value. So something that changes their value. Can you think of something that changes its value? Yes, it is something like x, y, z, because you see them in so many equations. But for an equation like 3x plus 2 is equal to 0, x is not going to be the same value as 4x plus 2 is equal to 0. So here and here, x is going to be a different value. So that's why these keep changing their value, and that is why they're variables. They vary their values. Okay? Now, the next term that we're going to look at is actually a word called terms. That is the term that we're looking at. Okay, that's a bad joke, but that is a term that we're going to look at. And basically, it can be a variable or a constant, or even a mixture of them. So an example of this can be 3x. You've got a constant, a variable, and this whole thing, that is a term. 3, just 3, that is a term. Something like x, that is a term. So these are all terms. They can be variables, constant, or even a mixture. All right? Now, the next terminology that we're going to look at is an algebraic expression. An algebraic expression. Now, this is a combination of terms, okay? So this is a combination of terms. So, let's say 3x plus 2. This is an algebraic expression. But something that is not an algebraic expression is 3x plus 2 is equal to 0. Why? Because this equal sign right there, this makes it an equation. So that's something you might want to remember. Equation with the EQ, which is for the equal sign, that has the equal sign. An expression is just you expressing yourself. You can be expressed in any way. Remember, this one has answers. You can find answers to equations, but you cannot find answers to expressions because, well, you can. There are infinite answers to expressions. Or you can say there aren't any answers to expressions because you can put any value of x and there is no condition to say that if x is this much and if 3x plus 2 is equal to this much, then it's going to be true. So you don't have a condition for it to be true, so it's true all the time, or it can be false all the time. So you can think about it in either way. But anyways, this is an expression, this is an equation. All right. Now, why is this important to look at? Why are we looking at algebraic expressions when talking about polynomials? So you can think of algebraic expressions as an umbrella term. This is an umbrella, and let's say this is algebraic expressions. Algebraic. Can't fit the expressions in there, but just imagine this is the algebraic expressions. Now, polynomials, I'll just write polynomials are a part of algebraic expressions. And let me tell you why. They are a type of algebraic expressions. Okay? Why? Because we want the exponents in the polynomial to be whole numbers. So this is really important to know, because something like, if I go ahead and rub this out, something like 3x to the power of half plus 2, this is an algebraic expression. But what it isn't is a polynomial. It's not a polynomial. Why? Because this exponent of x, half, this is not a whole number, is it? Whole number. It's not a whole number. And basically, whole numbers are from 0, 1, 2, all the way to positive infinity. But here, this is not a whole number, and that is why it is not a polynomial. So that is why polynomials are a type of algebraic expressions. So I'll just rub this out, and let's look at some types of polynomials. All right, some types of polynomials. So, the first type can be based on the number of terms. Based on the number of terms. So, if we've got one term, then it is called a monomial. Mono for one, monomial. Right? An example of this can be 3x. Now, if there are two terms, then this would be called a binomial. A binomial if there are two terms. So an example of this can be 3x plus 2. Then the third one, it's going to be, you guessed it, trinomial. Trinomial, which means it can be 3x plus 2x squared plus 1. And that is a trinomial. So this, and then it just goes on. You've got different prefixes for different number of terms. But this is based on the number of terms. So this is the name for polynomials based on the number of terms. Now let's talk about based on the number of, based on the degree. The degree of the polynomial. Before that, let's just look at what a degree is. So if we've got something like 3x plus 2, I keep taking this example for some reason, but here the degree is basically the highest exponent in this polynomial. Alright, so let's start out by writing the exponent of each value. So 3 has an exponent of 1, x has an exponent of 1, 2 has an exponent of 1. So the degree over here is 1. But if we have something like 3x to the power of 4 plus x cubed plus x squared plus 10x plus 10, here, let's start out by listing the exponents. So 3 has an exponent of 1, x has 4, x has 3, x has 2, and then 10 has 1, x has 1, and then 10 has 1 again. So over here, the highest number is 4, and that's why the degree over here is going to be 4. Alright, so this is something that we want to keep in our minds. Now, based on the degree of the polynomial, we've got names for the polynomial. So if degree is equal to 1, then it is a linear polynomial. A linear polynomial. Linear polynomial. So an example of this can be 3 plus x. They both have an exponent of 1, and that's why the degree is 1. If the degree is equal to 2, then it is a quadratic polynomial. So an example of this can be 3 plus x squared, because here the highest exponent is 2. Similarly, let me just get rid of this. Similarly, if our degree is equal to 3, then it is called a cubic polynomial. Again, you know that quadratic, linear, they all kind of have connections to their degree, so the name is quite easy to remember because of that. So that's why 3 is cubic, and an example of this can be 3x cubed plus x squared. This is a cubic polynomial. So that is basically all for polynomials. In this video, we looked at some terminologies. So let me just do a quick revision of polynomials. So let's write out a quick polynomial. Actually, that's a bit annoying. Let me just go back. Plus 1. So there's a polynomial. Let's look at a little revision. So over here, this 1 is called the constant. This x is called the variable. And something I forgot to mention, which is also quite important, 2, which is kind of stuck to this x, it goes before the x. This is called a coefficient. Alright, so because any number like 3x, this is a coefficient 4x squared, this is a coefficient 42x cubed, this is the coefficient. So that is what a coefficient is. So variable x, constant 1, coefficient 2, and also coefficient is also 3 over here, and x squared over here is also a variable. Alright, now something to remember, which might make it easier to remember actually what polynomials are. Let's just do a quick revision. Poly means many. This is a Greek. This is like from Greek. Now, this is a Latin word that I'm going to talk about now. So there's going to be Latin, nomial. Nomial or nomen means term or name. So this is something that might make it easier. You can remember that poly means many, and nomen, it kind of sounds like name, right? So name or term, kind of very similar. So that is what polynomials are. Anytime you hear of polynomials, this should come into your mind. Something that looks like 3x plus 2. That should come in your mind when you hear the word polynomials. And that is all for this video. I hope it all made sense to you guys. If you do have any questions, please comment them down below. Other than that, if you like this video, give it a like. And you can also subscribe for more content like this. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day. Bye!